Hello, my friends. Welcome to My Spiritual Sanctuary. My name is Sandra. Hello. If this is your first time, I want to say welcome in, welcome in. So glad to have you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell so that you'll be notified of my future videos for water signs. And if you have been in my community, I want to say thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to do the water signs today, and as you can see, I have a different format. The water signs, we're going to do Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, and the Chinese animal signs of pig and rat. So if you were born in the year of the pig or the rat, or you have pig and the rat anywhere in your chart, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio anywhere in your chart, this reading is for you. You're in the right place. So glad to have you. So I just want to start off with a little bit of housekeeping as always. This is all about energy. So energy is fluid, and this reading is for this week ahead. So just know that if you find this reading somewhere down the road, like a year or a month or 2 months or 3 months, then it possibly may be for you at that time. Also, it may ring true for somebody that you know, because when we hang out with people, their energy is kind of, merged with other people at that time. So if this reading sounds like somebody you know and you feel like they can benefit from the reading, please go ahead and share the reading with them so they can benefit by the message today. So as you can see today, I've laid out the cards. I'm using 2 different decks, and in the interest of time, I have already laid out the cards. And these 2 decks that I'm using is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, and also the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. All right, and then we're going to finish off with some Romance Angels at the end. And what I've done is I've laid out the cards in the sequence of the Bagua, the Feng Shui Bagua. So this represents the north or the southeast sector, known as the wealth, prosperity, abundance area. This represents the south, and that is fame, reputation, enlightenment, spirituality center. This represents the southwest, which is marriage and relationships. This represents east, which is family and ancestors. This represents the center, which is the overall being and the health area. This represents the west, children, creativity. This represents the northeast sector, and that would be wisdom, education, and self-cultivation. This represents north, which is career and life path, and this represents the northwest, which is helpful people, travel, and benefactors area. Okay, so when we line up the Feng Shui Bagua onto your home or floor plan, this is how it's going to play out. So we're going to look at the energy influences for that particular area, and what the cards are telling us as we're moving forward this week, okay? To get some guidance. And for the overall theme, we're going to take the card from the bottom of the deck that represents what's hidden. So let's see what's hidden as far as this goes. Okay, we have card 21, which is strategy. What is your strategy in life? How are you going to move forward in your strategy? Could represent soul contracts. And how are you going to plan to move forward? It's a 3 card, so it does represent team building. It represents more than one. It does represent the 3 is also ascended masters. Okay, so we're looking at strategy as far as how we're going to move forward this week. And at the bottom of the deck, the other deck is a 7, and that would be the crown chakra. Awesome crown chakra, bringing in the divine. The crown chakra is at the top of the head and brings in the divine energy and brings it into our higher self and gives us the messages that we need to move forward. So perfect. we're going to get the divine energy flow coming in from the crown, and it's going to help us to create a strategy this week for moving forward. How beautiful is that? Awesome, awesome. Okay, now let's take a look at the Feng Shui Bagua. And first we're going to take a look at the wealth, prosperity, abundance area. And in this area we have all tied up and movement and choices. All tied up and movement and choices. So as you can see, these two cards, as a 23, it breaks down to a 5. So something, 5 is usually a number of change, and it can be quick change and movement, decisions, and choices. What choices and decisions are you going to make this week moving forward? Now, you might be all tied up in your wealth, prosperity, abundance. Something is blocked, maybe tied up. Maybe your wealth is tied up. Something's tied up. You cannot move it. But it's asking you to move, make choices and decisions to move the all tied up situation. Okay? Now, in the southeast sector, we have the 5 star. So that's interesting that we have 5 on the card. The 5 star is the star of misfortune this year. This is all year long. And the monthly influence is the 4 star of academics. So it may be asking you to move forward in your academics, maybe take up a new skill for prosperity and abundance, maybe create a new strategy based on new information that you are looking to bring into your life. Something new, something academic that you can bring forward to help you to break free from the situation of being all tied up, okay? Now, also, the cure for this area is metal. So you may want to add metal in this area, which would be a metal six-cylinder wind chime, movement, or anything metal, anything white, or anything round objects are considered great metal element. Now, also a salt water cure is also good in that area, and if you want to know how to do that, go ahead and email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com, and I will send you the information on the salt water cure. Okay, please keep this area calm and void of activity because of that 5 star this year. So if you're sleeping in this room, you are, it's your front door, or you have a home office in this area, I would ask you to possibly move to a different side of the room so you're in a different area, but get a consultation from me because that's your best advice. That could be why you're all tied up in your area, but there is movement necessary in order to get the flow back. Put your cures in place and see what happens. Now, in the south, we have the 5th chakra, and we have the card 3, Rejoice in Celebration. So the 3 card is all about festive activities, reunions, getting together with friends. And the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel, is all about the 5th chakra, opening up your 5th chakra and speaking your truth, speaking and talking and communication and having conversations with others and groups and teams and getting the flow going. In the south, that is the fame, enlightenment, reputation area. It's the way the world sees you. So this is really a great energy for you this week. You'll be spend time in the south area of your home or business this particular week forward, and just notice that the energy will be abundant for reunions, gatherings, if you have a dining room table in that area. And speak your truth, open up communication, and if you have a home office, it's even better. Now, the south sector, we have 2 great stars there this month, the star of heavenly blessings and the 9 star of future prosperity. So anything you do in the south area this particular week forward is going to be blessed 9 times. So just keep that in mind. So you want to put things in that area, like, for instance, things like pictures of people together, teams, if you want to get together with friends, pictures of friends and things like that. Also things you want to be recognized for in the world, how the world sees you. So put things in the area that represent what you want to be seen like and watch it grow. And people in this sector are able to manifest money through partnerships, sharing thoughts and activities that involve parties and positive meetings, and prosperity, fame, reputation, all great things in this particular area. So great, spend a lot of time in the South. Now in the Southwest, we have the marriage and relationship area, and look at what we have as the card of the thinking woman and the moving on card. So this tells me, and we don't have such great energy in the Southwest. We have the Star of Illness and the Star of Arguments. Be careful in the Southwest because it looks like it may be, there's somebody moving on in that area. Maybe it's due to a separation of a business partnership, separation of a relationship, separation from a business, separation from employer. But somebody's thinking very heavily about their strategy, getting their divine guidance, and deciding they want to move on. So this may be you, and just know that yes, it is the right time to do that. And maybe you might want to create the strategy to do that this week, okay? If you've been asking questions, should I, shouldn't I, because you've been thinking a lot about it, the thinking woman is telling you, yes, go ahead and make that decision. We have a 47 card there, so 7 and 4 is 11, and so 1 means that this may be an opportunity to manifest, a gateway of manifestation to move on. It may be an opportunity, the best opportunity to move on in this case. And 6 is a card of community and resources, so moving into the community and finding maybe your place that you belong, okay? So that could be what that is all about. Now, in the Southwest sector, Feng Shui-wise, again, not such great energy because we have the Star of Illness and the Star of Arguments. So if you are spending time in the Southwest this week, you may find that an illness is aggravated more. You may, it may get worse, so you may want to sleep in a different area or move to a different area. You don't necessarily want to be working in that area because it may cause arguments and just conflicts, arguments, disputes, that kind of thing, and aggravated health elements. So don't want to spend a whole lot of time in that area. Again, put a metal or saltwater cure in place is recommended for a cure in that to offset the energy flow. Okay, in the East, we have the second chakra, Archangel Ariel, 36, and we have the Destiny card. Beautiful, new beginnings with a 1. So there's something going on with family this week, and it's causing you to deal with second chakra issues, which is relationships with family, relationships with others, relationship with self, and general relationships with God, relationships with the angels, and it's about your destiny. So what it's asking you again is to create a strategy coming from the crown chakra, from the divine into your higher self. And your higher self is speaking to you about your destiny and how you're going to move forward with that. And the East is the family and ancestors. It may be related to family, or it may be related to a circumstance about your destiny, okay? Now, in the East, this week we have the yearly influence of the Star 4, Star of Academics, and also the 3 Star of Arguments, which is the monthly influence. So again, it's a double 4, a wood element. So put water in that sector to grow the wood, to grow your family, to grow your destiny, and to promote academics and promote family. It is a good place to do studying, to set up homeschooling in the East, and it's a great place to have a home office if you decide to, work from home. So there's a lot of great energy for that kind of thing, or if your kids are still doing long distance learning, you may want to create an environment in the East for them because it has great energy for that as well. A water influence in that area would be very helpful, a water fountain or anything color blue or curvy, wavy things or water elements. So there you go. All right, in the middle sector, we have the health area and we have the temple path. Again, we have a 3, the Ascended Masters, and a 6, community. Harmony with a loved one. Harmony in your health. When we have harmony and love in our life, we generally have good health. And the temple path is the temple body. So the temple body is paying attention to your body this week, getting good exercise and listening to your higher self and the divine to create a temple of spirituality around yourself and your body and create good relationships that are in harmony. So awesome, awesome energy there this week. Now the center influence, we have the yearly star 6, star of heavenly mentor blessing. So this may even be a mentor coming in to help you on your spiritual path, okay? And then the monthly star 5 of misfortune. So again, that's not so great, but we only have that another couple of weeks until March 3rd, and then it was going to move into another sector. Try to avoid spending a lot of time in the center, but beef it up with beautiful things, and also a metal cure would be good for that area. All right, and then in the west, we have the Truth and Appreciation card. Appreciation is 15, which is another 6, a community appreciation for community, and this is children creativity. So this woman may be a mother. She kind of looks like the Queen of Pentacles, and she is the ultimate mother provider, and she can whip up anything in the kitchen, and she can go to work all day and work hard, bring in the dollars, and then sit with the children and do their homework in the evening. And that's all about her speaking her truth and loving what's really true in life and being true to herself and to others that she is surrounding. And this is also creativity, so it's being true to your creativity and truth in your ability to be with your inner child. Be true to yourself, give yourself the love that you need, and be true to everything around you, yourself, and others, and you will have beautiful blessings in this area. Now, in the West this week, we have beautiful, beautiful energy. In the West, we have the 8 star of wealth, and we have the monthly influence of the 7 star of robbery. So the yearly influence is the 8 star of wealth. The monthly is the 7 star of robbery. So it is a highly favored sector because of the 8 star of wealth. I would suggest if you have any doors or windows, make sure they're securely locked. However, the overall energy here is to promote wealth, love, abundance, and great relationships. It also represents peach blossom luck, which is Cupid love, Cupid quick romance. So be truthful with yourself, and you cannot go wrong with truth. Okay, so you can use in this area wealth luck cures, money enhancers. Spend as much time in the West as possible this week. In the Northeast, we have education, wisdom, and self-cultivation. And look what we have. We have the Magician in the mirror, and we have prosperity begins. 5 and 3 is 8. 53 card is an 8 card, another wealth card, and prosperity. So this is awesome, awesome energy in the Northeast for wisdom, prosperity, for self-cultivation. And the Northeast is where you want to spend a lot of your time over the next week. We have some wonderful energy in the Northeast. So let's see, we have the stars of the 9 star of future prosperity and the 8 star of wealth in the monthly influence. So this is an area that is great for sales, writing, education, short-term money increases, or if you spend sleeping time in this area, even for fertility, if you're thinking of having a child, because that's prosperity as well. And Merlin, the magician has all the tools he needs to manifest anything he wants. He has all 5 elements. So alchemy can be yours, and you can create anything in the Northeast. In fact, I am doing this reading in the Northeast right now. It is my home office. So it has wonderful energy right now. Use it as much as you can. If you have a front door in that area, expect a lot of blessings and wealth to come in this over the course of this month. And also, if you have a home office, like I said, it's a great place to do all of your work. You can put some money cures in this area. You can put crystals. You can do a lot of water elements in this area, and watch the abundance grow. Okay, prosperity is yours in the Northeast. All right, and then in the North, we have the career and life path area. And we have another 8 card, but it's trapped in fear. So we also have 52-7, Goddess of the Moon. So you might be trapped in fear about doing something different with your career. If you are moving on from a business or a job or a relationship, you may be trapped in fear, and therefore you're not moving forward, because the Goddess of the Moon is telling me that there's something that you don't know yet. There may be some secrets behind the scene that you just are not aware of. You don't have all the information you need yet. This is a 7 card, so it is tapping into your crown chakra, tapping into your higher self for the information, so that you can become just, the fear just goes away. And remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. So maybe go to your truth, make sure that what you're fearing is real and just not imagined. It's in your career and life path area, so it may be stopping you. This may be the reason why you're all tied up in your wealth prosperity area. And so you want to take a look at that in depth, okay? Now in the North, Feng Shui, we have the 2-star of illness in the yearly influence, and in the monthly influence, the 1-star of heavenly blessings. So just be careful. Illness can be aggravated by spending a lot of time in the North sector. If you're sleeping in that area, I would highly recommend putting a metal cure in place. Try to find another bedroom to sleep in if you can. It's not the greatest place to be spending time. And it has the star of illness all year long. And so that may create a problem. If you have a front door, you're going to definitely want to put a cure in that area. I recommend a consultation if you have this sector or direction as a front door, office, or a bedroom, and I can help you with that. Just go ahead and email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. But try to release the fear and just tap into that divine guidance and see what happens. Now in the Northwest, we have, we have envy and deception and envy. So somebody is jealous or envious of your success, or somebody in your close proximity is envious of you, or there's some deception going on. The Northwest is helpful people, travel area. Be careful if you're traveling of, deception and robbery, because this is the 7-star. We have the 7-star of robbery in that sector in the Northwest this year. And also the monthly influence, we have the 6 heavenly mentor blessings, which is beautiful. However, just be careful of conflicts of power, scheming, and bodily harms with injuries if you're traveling, okay? Be careful. And there may be people that are helpful people that you think are helpful that are coming in that are maybe not so helpful in this particular area of your life. So just watch out here, because we have a double confirmation of, deception and envy cards. So don't spend a lot of time in the Northwest area of your home. If you are sleeping, you have a home office or a front door there, make sure you're putting a metal cure in place. And don't spend a lot of time there. If you're sleeping there, try to find another room. Get a consultation with me, because this can really turn into a situation that may come back to, haunt you. So be careful, beware, be discerning. That's what this is a 7 card, so it's a spiritual lesson. This is a 7 card, so it's telling you to tap into your higher self, your higher chakras, and get that divine insight on new people coming into your life, or people that you've been surrounding yourself with, and just be careful, you know, just watch out. All right. Now, let's just see, we're going to pull a few romance angel cards. These are the love cards. Let's see what's coming in for love this week for you, water sign. We'll pull 3. Okay, there we go. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Well, that's really good advice. We don't want to control anybody, you know. The divine is in control, and what we try to control controls us. So don't do it. Let go, let God, and allow the universe to come in and do what it does best, because it's going to do that with the crown chakra. It's going to give you your insight that you need. But let go of all the control issues. You know, plan your strategies, but let the divine come in and flow with it. All right, you may have true love in your life this week. This is the romance of a lifetime. So that's why it's telling you, let go of control issues that won't be serving your higher self, your higher good, if you're trying to control it. Let it flow. Let it flow. And a past life relationship is upon you. You have known each other before. So, all right, that may be where these ancestor card is coming in. So just know that whoever's coming into your life, you've known them before. So if it feels like, I know this person, once you meet somebody and you feel like you've known them your whole life, you probably have. It's also telling me there may be some contracts here with the strategy card. There might be some soul contracts that are coming in this week for you. So the past life issue is divinely orchestrated by the divine. Don't forget to tap into your higher self and then listen to the messages of how to move forward, okay? But don't try to control it. Beautiful reading, you guys. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Now, if you would like a private reading, whether that's astrology, tarot, or I Ching readings, or a Feng Shui consultation, please go ahead and email me at myspiritualsanctuaryinfo@gmail.com. I'll get right back with you and get it scheduled. Or you can go to my website. All of my services are on my website. It's a little outdated, but still, myspiritualsanctuary.com. And you can opt into my email list and be getting my email. Comes out this Friday, and I have a lot of extra things that I put in my email, extra cures for wealth and income and romance and relationships. So you definitely want to get on my email list, and all the information is below. There is a link below this too if you're on YouTube. So that's all I have for you this week, water signs. I want to say have a blessed week ahead. Please don't forget, before you go, to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get my next video coming out next week. And until we meet again, stay blessed, stay in the light. Namaste, my friends.